Welcome to part 4 on my series on my trip to Austria. So right now I'm in a train from Salzburg to Bischofshofen, and afterwards I'll be taking a bus, or rather a rail replacement service to the alpine town of Schladming. So right now it's around the end of September. In fact, it's the last day of September, which would still be the low season for travel to Schladming, as most people would come in the winter for skiing. But nonetheless, it's a really nice place to visit, I guess, any time of the year. And right now the weather is amazing. It's a bit colder than usual, but you can still see some snow up on some glaciers, and you're really just surrounded by nature. And I'm going to be introducing to you a really nice apartment on bookings.com that is really ideal for a family holiday like the one I'm traveling on right now. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So now we're gonna alight and then catch the next bus. So I'll see you in the bus. And good luck these two giants over into the bus. So as we enter Schladming, you can see how the terrain becomes a lot more mountainous, and it becomes more rural as well. Alright, I've reached Schladming. As you can see, there are two giant suitcases over there. It's very nice. It's 3 degrees and the air smells really fresh. We are almost, I believe, 700 to 900 meters of elevation. Right, so now we're going to navigate our way to the apartment. We can walk there, or we can wait for the bus, which would arrive in about 10 minutes. And the bus is covered under the sommercard, which is, like I said, granted by accommodation. So my apartment on bookings.com is able to give us a sommercard as they are one of those participating accommodations. So we'll be utilizing that to board the bus to get the accommodation. And it's only a one stop and about 3 minutes, so not too inconvenient for us. We're in the bus, so it's just the next stop, Rathausplatz, which is exactly where we're right at the apartment. There's nobody gonna pass at all. And you just present your sommercard and you just get in for free. Well, there's one stop over here, next to the Planai ropeway, which is that cable car that you see going up there. I'm not too sure it's open during this period of time, but if it is, maybe I'll see if we can head up. It is really a very, I'll say, like a traditional Austrian town. I've not seen a single foreigner since I arrived here, or since I boarded that train from Salzburg. I would have definitely gone fatbiking if it was winter or snow here. Yeah, and this is the one that actually has a name on it. And let's go in and I'll introduce to you how the apartment looks like. Alright, so our host has showed us around the entire apartment, so I'll show it to you again. So it's a very beautiful living room area. You have the dining table, you have a kitchen over here as well, and everything is provided. She even gave coffee beans to operate the coffee machine. It is very well stocked. All the cutlery and crockery, everything is all provided here. And if you're wondering about where to get groceries, as you've seen how isolated we are, I can't find the other end of the curtain, but there is a Billa shopping supermarket down there. And yeah, it's very cozy. It reminds me of my apartment in Tromsø last year, if you remember. And you have a terrace here. She said just opened for about 3 months, so it's pretty nice. You can just sit out there. I mean, unfortunately now it's raining, but it will be snowing tomorrow or the day after that, so I mean, it could be nice to sit down there once the water clears up. Let me just show you to the bedroom. There's also a TV over there. Right, so as you walk in, I want to show you this area. You have a wardrobe over there, and you have a shoe slider, and it's very, very spacious, as you can see. And over here you have the separate toilet. Oops, I switched on the wrong light, but you can see that there is the toilet. And inside here you have the other bathroom. So the toilet area is separated from the shower area, as you've seen in the previous hotel as well. It is a very huge bathroom, as you can see. There is an infrared sauna here as well. It is an infrared sauna, so yeah, you can just cool off and so heat up in there, you know, especially how it's gonna snow in a few days. It would be nice to have a very nice warm sauna. And this is the bedroom. You can book a larger room as well. You're going with a larger family. There is another bedroom as well. So 2 bedrooms here. And you also have another TV in there, a heater, air freshener. You have another separate balcony here. There, so you can open this up. Alright, you can stand outside over here. So over here, as you can see, Charly Kahr, that's her family. So, I mean, she's a really amazing host. She gave us our sommercard, and she said that if you just go down to the store and say that we are her guests, she will give us a discount. And she is really very, very friendly. So I'll say I don't regret booking this place so far, based on how nice the host is and how well stocked the apartment is, as well as how helpful she is. Right, so after this I'm going to take you to a nice restaurant for dinner, as it's my mom's birthday today. So I'm going to show you there are a lot of restaurants down there. We're going to head to a nice Italian restaurant, and after that I'll end filming for today. And tomorrow morning, bright and early, I will be going for a nice trail run in the mountains here. That is one of the main reasons why I chose Schladming, as it is a relatively quiet area, so I want to go and explore the area myself through a nice little about 15 to 16 km trail run. Afterwards we'll head up the Dachstein glacier, which is up there, shrouded by the clouds, and if we have time, maybe we'll explore another peak. So that will be the itinerary for tomorrow. So now let's head for dinner. And here is the restaurant after about an 8-minute walk from here. So this is the inside. It's a very quiet little restaurant, and it's really local. I mean, we only see any Austrian people inside here. I really love the vibe of this really quiet town. So let's see how the food looks like when it comes. We're starting off with a white wine, Sauvignon Blanc. So my Sauvignon Blanc, I have a Napoli pizza, like anchovies with capers, and you have it's like a frutti di mare, like seafood stew. They call it padella. So I guess if you add the rice in, it'll be paella, I guess. Yeah. It's a very nice dinner, and it's pricing wise, it's slightly cheaper than the main cities, and definitely very worth it. So I'm gonna have my nice dinner over here. And after that, ending off with a tiramisu, very interestingly presented, like an artwork with the gold flakes on top. Wrapping up here. It was an amazing meal, honestly, and probably one of the best I've had. So that was an amazing dinner. It was about 60 euros for the pizza, everything, the pizza, the 2 drinks, the tiramisu cake, and the seafood stew. It was really hearty. Definitely enjoyed the meal. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll be going up the glacier. I have an early start to the morning tomorrow with a run, and I shall see you tomorrow morning. And good morning. It's currently 5:30. I expected the sun to be up. I mean, it should be up in a while. So I'm about to leave for my run. I hope all goes well, and I will show you the stats in a bit. So I shall see you then. So I had a really amazing run this morning. I did about half marathon, so you can see the route over here on my Strava. It's up there on the screen. Yeah, so it was pretty long. I did have to go up and down because a bridge collapsed along a river, so I had to divert a bit and decided to run a bit more to hit the distance. It was a pretty good run in the morning. I saw a lot of cows and animals and wildlife going around. Yeah, so right now we're just taking a walk around before going up the Dachstein glacier, the glacier. That will be in the afternoon. So you saw this yesterday at night, now you're seeing it during the day, where it's a lot more lively. There are a lot of really nice cafes over here. It's not too far away from the accommodation. And you have 3 cathedrals here that are all chiming at the same time. Now it's around 12 o'clock. So I guess it chimes every hour. Yesterday it was chiming around 9 PM as we left the restaurant. And the cathedral is over there, and you can see that now we are in the neighborhoods here. So it's a very charming neighborhood. So just sitting in this cafe that was along the street earlier on, got a nice apple strudel and some breads as well. Yeah, it was opened in 1936, so it's a relatively old bakery. And this is all in German, so you can read it and you can just take a look. Apple strudel here, nice warm apple strudel over here. And of course it's a must-have in Austria. So after this, I will be showing you how to get to the glacier. And I saw how the glacier looks like this morning on Instagram. Let me just show it to you very quickly. And there you can see over here, you see how extensive the snow coverage is for the past couple of days. So let's hope we get to see that later on. So I'll jump straight to the bus ride to the glacier. Alright, bus 960, and we'll be taking it to the last stop, 40 minutes. Just to show my sommercard, and we can get onto the bus for free. Let's go. And we reached. And now we shall be heading up to 3,000 plus meters in a bit. I have my seat reservation over here, so let's go. 7 more minutes. Let's go. So I think we scanned the sommercard, so let's see if it works. You saw how cloudy it was previously. It looks amazing, honestly. Oh, let me go outside right away. I just want to show you how it looks like over here. And just look at that. So I didn't expect to be seeing snow in September this year, and I'm just really happy that there's plenty of it here. So I'll show you how insanely thick it is. Can't see anything at all down here. As you can see, it is crazy. And the fact that you have some birds. Oh, I think these are the same birds that I saw at the Jungfrau Joch back in Switzerland. I think if you have seen my videos then. Let's go to the other side of the observation deck and I'll show you a bit more. There you have the fresh snow over here. So fluffy and fresh, just like in the start of the year in Takayama or in Norway last year, or in the Swiss Alps. We are next to the Swiss Alps. It's just breathtaking, honestly, to be seeing this up close. But it just feels crazy to be walking on snow here when down there it's all greenery. It's like you can experience 2 seasons at once in one trip. Yeah, this is crazy. If you walk down there, you need to have the ice sticks to walk down there, so we aren't going to do that. Wow, this is insanely steep. I'm not gonna walk down. I'm just gonna show you. I don't have the proper equipment for it. I'm only wearing these shoes. I find, but I don't have the sticks because you need to have the sticks to be able to walk down as a rule. Currently, we are about 3,000 meters above sea level, so it's still relatively high. So my hands are freezing as I'm severely underprepared, so we're heading to the restaurant to chill a bit, and I'll show you more of the outside in a bit. But let me introduce you to the restaurant as well as the museum. The Glacier restaurant. Oh, it's crowded in here. And with this view and having a nice Aperol Spritz, it's, I think drinks here are quite reasonably priced. It's about the same as on the ground itself. You see how fast the clouds are closing in. The clouds have somewhat cleared in this area over here. A guy riding a snowmobile down there. It's really so serene and peaceful up here because there are tour group earlier on just left, so now we're the only ones up here. In the restaurant, just very few people there. Oh, I wonder how they fly up here with all the winds and the cold. Let me show you what's up here. I think there's a bar up here. This is crazy to stand, honestly. It's like standing into the abyss. Seems like another bar up here. There's a lot of eyes on you. Or we can see the cloud movement over here. But it seems to be getting cloudy again. Now I'll be heading back into I'm not sure if you can see it's snowing once again, but now it's snowing. The snow is getting a little bit heavier, and the wind is getting heavier as well. So I'm going to walk back in to finish my drink. Then I'll show the cable car ride back down. I hope you enjoyed the time up here. This looks crazy, honestly. Like, you can't see anything at all. And I guess this is what you're supposed to be able to see, but you can't see anything right here. So right now, this is where we are. We are at 3,000 meters. And now let's sit down. Not sure you can see the snow in the camera, but I think it's a bit more visible now. So now I'm back in the restaurant, and you can see how cloudy it has gotten yet again. The music doesn't quite fit the outside, but you can see how the wind turbine is right there. The wind seems quite crazy. It's actually not a blizzard, it's actually the clouds that are moving in here. So the cloud cover seems to be around the peak, which is why you're seeing it this way. But out there, the wind didn't feel too crazy, honestly, just now, as you heard on the camera. I think it's just more of the clouds that are coming in that affects the visibility of the place. But it kind of gives it a very nice vibe to it, to be honest. So the mountain actually closes, or rather the attractions here close at 5:20. So now it is. We are leaving a bit early at 4:30 as I booked a 4:30 cable car down. Now it's 4:23, so we're going to hit the cable car. Sadly, our time on this mountain has come to a close, and now we're heading back down. So let's go. We're boarding again. It's all cloudy here. Let's get the front seat again. Oh, not the seat. Yeah, I know. Let me show you my barrel. Yeah, you can feel the pressure as you go down. Just descending all the way down. Whistler watch is a nice Garmin. And slowly the bottom comes into view. You see how the snow slowly dissipates and there's less and less snow at the bottom.
Oh, das ist so frech. Jetzt sehen wir.
I'm just going to be heading up to take some nice pictures while waiting for the bus to arrive. I hiked up a little and you've got an amazing view over here. And you can see the Dachstein glacier, the mountain that we were on earlier on right here. And I mean, if you're experienced, you can try climbing all the way up there. I mean, when the visibility is better. So you can see that the clouds are closing in and it is snowing here. You can't see it here, but I guess, I'm not sure you can see, but yeah, it is snowing. So now we're going to catch the bus back to Schladming, and I shall catch you in the bus. Right, before I board the bus, I just want to let you know that tomorrow I won't be filming in Schladming, as I will be doing a day trip to Hallstatt. So that will be the next video that will come out next week. Instead, I'll jump right straight to Friday, the last day in Schladming, where we would be going on a very short hike near our apartment. So I just want to show you some more of the nature before we conclude this Schladming video. So I shall see you on Friday. Well, good morning from my apartment back here in Schladming. So I know that I said I was going to hike, but today I was going to forego it as we have a very early bus and train to catch, so that we can be back in Vienna not in the afternoon, not too late. So with that, I should conclude this video with a nice time lapse and conclusion right over here. I hope you enjoyed the video so far, and I shall see you in the next one. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this nice little vlog on Schladming. It is really a very charming town that is really quiet in the off-season, and it's really great for families, and I would definitely return back again in winter to do more things like fatbiking and to go skiing as well. Well, as a whole, it's a really charming town with a lot of cafes and restaurants all tucked away in different corners, and the prices of everything there aren't really too crazy. It's all reasonable, a bit cheaper than Vienna itself. And as for this apartment, it was so comfortable. I really enjoyed my 4 days there. And right opposite, you have a nice supermarket right there with a very wide variety of everything, which honestly I was quite surprised given the location of Schladming. Well, as a whole, my whole stay here felt quite rejuvenating and peaceful, as like I said, there weren't that many people, it wasn't that crowded, so it was really good. It's a really good place for families, that's for sure. And the next time I'll come back here will definitely be in winter to hit the slopes for some skiing and some fat biking action. Also, the sommercard really came in clutch, as it really helped us get around very easily with all the public transportation, the buses being free, and even the cable car going up, the glacier being free. And if you did not hold a sommercard, it would actually cost around 60 euros. So that saved us a lot of money and made our stay way more enjoyable. With that, I shall end the video here, and do stay tuned for the next video, which will be the last video of the series on my day trip to Hallstatt. So I shall see you then.